What's up, guys? Welcome back. Long time no see. A lot of times I get comments about my Banshee being the number one because that's what people seem to like on this channel. Something I never really show is just general maintenance of this ATV. I show a lot of riding and it does good, but the problem is you have to keep it up. It's still a high horsepower four-wheeler, does what it's supposed to, but there's general maintenance things on this thing I don't like. And this is one of them I'm going to show you today. Most of people know that on a Banshee, know that eventually you have to pull the clutch cover off to adjust the perch, so to speak, because you run out of adjustment on the handlebar itself. Now I've got Mr. Nasty propped up here, and I'm going to flip the camera around here and show you what's up. So, as you can see, this is your slingshot from Driveline. If you zip these couple bolts out, these Allen head bolts, and be careful because they do strip easy, when you pull this out, there's like 42 ball bearings sitting behind this. Now, I didn't have anybody here today with me to help me film, so I've already put it back together and adjusted this. Now, there is a screwed up way to do this and a correct way. I guess I should rephrase that. There's really only one way to do it. You hold this with a 13mm, bust the Allen head loose, you turn it till you feel resistance, and then stop. Then you come over here, check out that seat. Ain't that sexy? You pull the lever, make sure it feels good. And that's what it looks like as you pull the clutch on one of these Banshees. Now what I did was run my perch all the way in, then back it out a couple threads. That way I got a couple threads of adjustment both ways. Makes sense? That way when it wears and stretches, you can adjust it on out. Now, the manual says to look at these arrows on the case right here, but that's not necessary. This folder's got so much aftermarket stuff, it don't really matter on it. Now the problem with the way Yamaha set this up on these ATVs, and what I hate about it on this ATV, is you have to drain the coolant and the transmission fluid. Now, you don't have to drain the transmission fluid, but anytime you pull this loose, you always get some antifreeze in here. And you don't want that in your oil going through your transmission. So I suggest just to drain it, buy you some more. What I normally do is get me some of this cheap stuff right here. For those that don't know, Jasso MA. Guess what? That's a wet clutch oil. $14 at the Wally World. Put that in it, give it a good washout ride for about a mile or two, and then drain it and put your favorite oil into it. But this is a lockup, guys. This is also straight cut gears on this Banshee that you can buy, and they cost a lot, but they help dramatically. And that's pretty much going to cover it. Now, I'm going to sit down here, talk to you in a minute. It doesn't seem like a lot of people watches this channel a whole lot anymore. You know, I've put some pretty good content on it here lately. It's hard to do with just life in general. I hope you can still watch it. But Iron Mountain in Dahlonega, Georgia this weekend now has a drag strip. Now I'm not far from there, a couple hundred miles. I think I'm going to go down there and run Mr. Nasty. It's Friday night at 7 o'clock, Saturday night at 5. It's probably, I think it's their first annual drag race. Now the only thing sucks about it is you can enter anything. And that sucks because I seen on their Facebook page where some dude's got like a freaking sand rail truck that's probably turboed or something. He said he's bringing it. So, yeah, I mean, stuff like that, it's like an outlaw class. I don't particularly like it. Just be fun, but I would rather race against other four-wheelers and stuff. Not on the darn 450 dirt bikes and all that. Because in reality, at the end of the day, this four-wheeler here is so much heavier than any dirt bike and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much going to sum it up. I know it's a short video, but I hadn't uploaded nothing in a while. But yeah, I did take Mr. Nasty out the other day and rode it and forgot to film anything. Yes, and there is days that I go and don't film anything or film nothing. But yep, I pretty much do it. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload stuff. I'm going to tidy this little thing up here. I got to go get me some transmission fluid. Well, I'm going to put this in it first. Got to get some trans fluid and antifreeze and get the clutch cover back on and be ready to ride. Maybe we'll see you at Iron Mountain Friday at 7. I don't know if I'll make it, but Saturday I may make it there at the 5 o'clock show.